Okay, you want to know how to use your intuition, but you're not quite sure how? Everybody's talking about all these clear gifts they have and spiritual gifts, and you're thinking that you have none. I'm going to teach you really quick some easy ways to use your intuition. And I can tell you that about 7 years ago, I was literally crying to my mom saying I didn't know how to use my intuition. And now I feel like I'm pretty good at it. And if you don't know me, welcome. I'm Stacy and I'm fluent in all things spiritual. And I would love it if you would follow my page and join me for this journey that I'm on. Okay, so first things first, what is intuition? Intuition is the first thought, feeling, emotion, or sensation that comes to your body that directs you to do something good, protective, or beneficial to yourself or the world around you. Let's talk about really quick what intuition is not. Your intuition and your spiritual gifts will never tell you to do something bad, like jump off a bridge or rob a bank. If it does, that is where spiritual has crossed into mental health issues, and you should be seeking the support of a counselor or therapist because that's not your intuition, sweetie. The next part becomes a little bit tricky because you have to start learning how your unique intuition works for you because it works a little bit differently for everyone. But I'm going to teach you how mine works for me, okay? So for me, sometimes it's as simple as a little itch or a subtle tingle because I feel my intuition. I also hear my intuition. Other people may get tinglies and chills, which I get those sometimes too. You might hear an audible voice. If you hear an audible voice and you've ruled out mental health concerns, this is a very, very important message. Do not stop, go, pay attention. And I'll give you an example of this. Okay, so I'll give you an example of like audible voices you need to listen to. So my husband and I were driving home from Christmas. It was late, it was cold, I was very pregnant. All of a sudden, he starts to slow our car down, very slow. And I'm grouchy and pregnant, and I'm like, what the F? And I'm like, hey babe, speed up, let's get home. And he's like, I don't know why, something's telling me I need to slow the car down. And I'm like, I don't believe you, drive. This is before my intuition or any of the things that I know now. And he continues to slow down the car, and I continue to get equally pissed off every time he slows down that car. And I'm getting ready to yell at him in my grouchy pregnancy again when a herd of elk runs out in front of our car and he hits one and it rolls over our car. Had he not been listening to his intuition and been going full speed, that would have been an epic disaster for everybody in that car, if you know what I mean. So if you guys want me to teach you more about intuition, comment, like below, and I'll be happy to teach you ways to access your own intuition.